Alright, so today I believe we're going to try and get some ranked in with that Holy Heck deck. It's been doing well for me, but I can't guarantee that it will stay in a good meta for right now because everything's shifting and changing quite a bit, but we're going to see. Also, you'll notice that my room's changed a little bit. That's because I've rearranged a tad. But let's just hop on into ranked right quick. We'll get a couple of games in right quick for you guys to see how it runs in Silver. Now, I have made some additions and subtractions to the deck. I've added these crippling fears and things of that nature to help me with field wipes. That way I can actually reset in the event that I'm losing too hardcore. See, I've added quite a few things to the deck and done some modifications to try and optimize a bit better. We're just going to get some of these lands out of hand right quick and get them on the field so we can actually do something with them. And we're going to foretell this Vengeful Reaper. It looks like this person is going to be playing... Oh, I have no idea now. I have no idea what they're going to be playing. We'll see, I guess. It looks like an enchantment-based deck, but I can't guarantee that. Oh, it's probably life gain with a veto in it. Don't kill it. No! Dang it! Alright. Well, since they're going to be butts, we're going to go ahead and play an Aspirant again. And then toss out a Vengeful Reaper. And punch them in the face for 2. And they gained it back anyway, so that's how that works out. They have 5 cards in hand. I have 4. We'll see how this goes. Not an angel. They're gonna have problems. Alright, they didn't feel like blocking, so we're going to go ahead and throw out a creature they will block next turn. Maybe a couple. For a second there I thought that was Thomas the Train, because it had a face. That is weird. I don't like it. I think they're trying to see which creature they want to kill. Which is fine if they kill the Aspirant. I'm going to wipe the field next turn anyway. Oh. They're going to play an elixir of some form. Let's see if they block this turn. They definitely blocked. We'll hold on to that. Their toughness is really high, so these would just basically weaken their creatures to the point where it just does nothing really big. Because of the fact that they've got a 0-4, it'll only bring it down to a 0-1 and it wouldn't kill it, so it's not effective at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and play this full out. Punch them in the face again for a good chunk of damage because they don't have any blockers for flying. And let's watch them forfeit. Not what I suspected. I thought they would have destroyed the wall there, but yep, there it is. Now, my goal with this deck is to try and make it back into gold. Currently, we are silver rank 3, so we're working on it. We're getting there, though. Oh, I should show you the changes before I go into another game. Now, the changes I made to this deck, let's see if we can change the view. There we go. I'll just press the up button there. Is I've added 2 of these, which will give all my angels +1/+1. I've taken out 2 of these because they're not as useful as I once thought they were. I've gotten this deck up to 4 Righteous Valkyries, which is where it should have been in the first place. I, still have the Starnheim apparently. I put in 2 Resplendent Marshals, and I'm planning on putting in more eventually whenever I can work it in. 4 Crippling Fears. I think I took out an Eradicator Valkyrie. That's still the same. That's still the same. I added 2 Doom Scars because they're really good field wipes, and whenever Heartless Act and Crippling Fear don't do the trick, it definitely does. I added a Haunting Voyage. Now what this will do is allow us to get all of our angels back if we foretell it, which is fantastic. I love it. It's just really difficult to play early game, but working up to it's always good. It's basically a backup plan for later if you draw it in your first hand. And I plan on changing out these Emeria's Calls for something else, because even though they're really nice whenever I have the mana, I hardly ever have the mana before somebody either forfeits or dies. So it typically just gets played as a mana for 3 life. I took out all of the gods in the deck because they weren't doing very much of anything. They were just kind of sitting on the field whenever I did get them. I have added an extra Fabled Passage and took out that special land that gave my gods indestructible. So that's basically the changes we've made. Let's jump into another few matches and see if we can get some up ranks. This looks like a really good hand. We can keep this. Definitely something we can work with. Now this is the hardest part, waiting on the opponent to decide when it's time to go. We can work our way up to that, so I'll go ahead and draw it. These are just basically beat down cards. So you play them and then you beat the crap out of somebody with it, and then if it dies you just bring it back, and it's a decent card. We're going to go with Angel because all the creatures in here except for the aspirants are angels. Mara Leaf Pixie, that's fine. We can handle it. Go ahead and throw down an aspirant and just let them think that we've got nothing better to do. The pixie has a tail. What kind of pixie has a tail? Well, that wasn't polite. That wasn't polite at all. I'm gonna Heartless Act that thing. Go ahead and play Emeria as a land. We don't have to pay the 3 because we're not playing anything this turn with it, so might as well just do it and pass. Scry 2, and he kept both on top. Okay. Man, I can't wait for that extra mana so I can play this Cleaving Reaper. She looks so angry. Oh, a Brushwag. Those are terrifying. Thank Bob it doesn't have any kind of flying. There's that extra mana I was looking for. I'm going to pay the extra life and everything for it. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to wait for them to tap as much mana as they can so I can kill that Brushwag before it can do any damage to me. I'm going to Crippling Fear the living crap out of that Brushwag. Alright. So Brushwag is going to die next turn. But not before they deal damage to my damn Reaper. Why? We're gonna call Angel. I'm gonna be rude now. Like, killing my Reaper was just not called for. And it's not appreciated much. That was mean. A Keeper of Fables, huh? Well, I got a fable for you. It's called a Fabled Passage. We're gonna get a basic land here. Throw me out a Vengeful Reaper. We're gonna actually play the whole thing right out. Then we're going to pay the 3 life to get this back to hand. And we're gonna swing for the fences. Because it doesn't look like they have anything that'll actually allow them to kill us outright, and it doesn't look like they've got anything for life gain. Just playing all the pixies for blockers, huh? Well, we'll see how this goes. I'm going to take my 4, and rightfully so, they're going to get to draw a card. They're going to get to draw another card. Alright. I'm going to cast Rampage of the Valkyries, specifically so I can gain some life out of it and swing, forcing them to either block or take it. If they take it, they'll only have 6 life left, which means we can finish them off next turn. Oof. I'm going to kill your Fable. Well, you know what? I'm going to kill your Land of War, because I don't want you to hit me with something big, making that Keeper of the Fables deal more damage to my Angel than it needs to. Well, I should have blocked the Keeper. If they're not going to kill my Angel, it would have been worth it. And they cast a Cultivate. They've got all the mana in the world, but nothing to cast, I guess, so we'll see how this goes. Do I gain the 3 life, or do I gain 4 life off of that? We'll find out. I gained 4 life off of that. That's not bad. Now we'll go ahead and swing with everything and see what they block, because they need to block or they're losing this match. There you go. That's how they should have blocked. But we'll find out if they cast anything to destroy anything on my side of the field yet. I don't think they will, but ouch. I don't think they anticipated surviving, or my Reaper taking down one of their creatures. The life gain once you get a Righteous Valkyrie in this deck is just absolutely insane. Good game. Provoke the Trolls. Seems like something I should cast. That'd be great for YouTube, wouldn't it? Provoke all the Trolls. Let's get another ranked game in, see how we do. This deck's been running a lot more cleanly since I added the -3/-3 spells in there. These Crippling Fears, it's been running so much better since I put those in there, because then it takes out token decks like that, and I don't have to worry about it. I'm just going to throw down the Ameria's Call for my first land. Call it good. I need an extra black mana though. What I'll end up doing is playing the Righteous Valkyrie next turn, and then Vengeful Reaper. If I can't next turn get it out, then I will cast it the turn after to get extra HP out of my Righteous Valkyrie. Or I might just play both my Righteous Valkyries one turn after the other. Because they are going to have destroy spells in this deck. This is a life gain deck. I'm going to cast that first instead. Ooh, another angel deck. I'm excited about this one. I'm going to go ahead and swing overhead since they can't do anything about it. Cast another Righteous Valkyrie. Vengeful Reaper. And if I'm not mistaken, that should be game. Like, I'm at 65 HP. I don't see how they're not forfeiting by now. Yeah, there it is. With 3 mana, I managed to do all of that. I was glad that I was able to see another Angel deck run against this, though, to see how well my Angel deck is faring against others. So it's a little refreshing to know that something I built is actually running fairly well. At least in today's meta, because, let's be fair, it was absolutely garbage trying to get out of bronze tier. We could keep this specifically because we've got a couple of cards we can play right off the bat. Go ahead and throw out my Youthful Valkyrie. It looks like I'm going to actually be able to play some fun stuff this match, unless they just counter everything I play. Is this another Angel deck again? No, this is life gain straight up. I can keep that up there. I've got almost all the mana I need for this deck to run right in my hand and on the field. Because I need 2 white mana, 2 black mana, and anything else really. I'm going to play my Eradicator Valkyrie next turn and get some life gain going on. That way whenever I actually play a Righteous Valkyrie, I'll actually get the bonus out of it. Keeps playing Revitalize and stuff like that. I'm going to get upset and just annihilate this guy. Or try at least. Don't kill it! Don't kill it! It did nothing to you yet. Well, that was just not nice. I'm going to go ahead and foretell this so we can cast it later. I don't like it. Well, that just wasn't polite at all. I'm going to do this and make a token. Because at least the token's useful. It looks like we're dealing with a black-white control deck here, but I'm not 100% sure on that yet. Like, it's looking like it though. A Hallowed Priest. Well, should have been an angel. Good game. They weren't drawing enough mana to keep up. I think we've got one more good game in us to go, and then I'll let you Planeswalkers get on with your day. A Chunky Beaver. Sounds like a strange name to have for an in-game name, but it's okay. We're going to throw this down, and I do not want to pay the life, so we'll just have it enter tapped. And as soon as I get a 3rd mana, I'll play my Starnheim Aspirants. The way everything in my hand is like negligible amounts of mana. That could not be the more perfect timing for that mana to hit my hand. Now this, I'm not sure what type of deck they're running, but it doesn't look fun. They've got Death Touch in it. Yeah, I'm just going to take it. They created a zombie token. We're not going to swing because I need to keep these aspirants on the field for my bigger angels later on in the match. Oh, it's a red-black zombie deck. That's peculiar. We'll see if they got a field wipe. Oof, that didn't tickle. That didn't tickle at all. Now I can throw one of these in there. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Well, I made a mistake, folks. It happens to the best of us. I should have noticed that my Vengeful Reaper was on the opposing side of the field. Don't untap it. Don't you do it. Okay, that's fine. You can sacrifice it, just don't untap it. It wouldn't let me sacrifice my creature whenever they blocked. I'm sad. And now they're taking my Righteous Valkyrie, of course. This may be a rough one. Chunky Beaver may have this one. Oof! That wasn't nice. I will take it. We're probably losing this match, but this is a good example of what happens if you make like one too many mistakes in a match. And they didn't want to give me back my Valkyrie. That's polite. Go ahead and throw out another angel token. Now I get to double block that predator. Oh, never mind. That Calamity Bearer just kicked the living crap out of me, basically. Now we're back in Silver Tier 3, I think. Which is fine. We will survive there. However, Planeswalkers, if the deck doesn't run properly for you, you're more than welcome to try any other deck you'd like. I have quite a few in the works that I would like to do videos off of for different reasons. This Cats deck, for instance, is going to be fantastic for me to show off. But just hang in there, and we'll get you to gold as soon as possible. So take care, be safe, have fun, and until next time, Planeswalker, kick some butt.